any doubts, any challenges? No issues. So what are the assignments that we have discussed on Saturday? Anyone completed? No one completed? What assignment I gave you on Saturday, first of all? Guys, I hope you can hear me. What assignments I gave you on Saturday? Just tell me assignment names at least. What assignments I gave you?
How to take
To find a
cold
backup
database.
type.
Which one?
How to take cold database.
Cold backups. Yes, cold backups.
Right.
Next.
Shared location. Shared
Shared
location.
location. Very good. Yes, shared location. How to take backup to shared location. Next.
Yes. Copy table into another table.
Very good. Copy one table to another table. Next. That's it, huh?
Find the backup type which
With
put the
no
database.
recovery or with standby, right? Did I give standby?
No, standby, not to find a
No.
backup type which meant keep the database in restoring mode.
Oh, okay. Yes. What backup will allow us to keep the database in restoring state? Anyone completed any of these assignments? I hope like 1-2 assignments are very small, like query to like back up the table into another table. So it's very small. It's just like 1 minute work. Yes. What is the query to find out the recovery model? Do we have any query? I want to see the recovery model, full or differential or simple. Oh, sorry, full or bulk logged or simple. Do we have any query for that? Okay, guys, if you are not responding, what I can do, tell me. Let's jump into the topic. Right, very good, Kusma. Done. Okay, so okay, no problem. That's your wish. Right. Let me go to the VM. Okay, let me turn on the VM. Okay, Chandrakant. This is Muthu. Yeah, Muthu, I got your assignment. DB refresh backup. Okay, fine. If you want to know the answers for that, Google it. If you don't want to know, if you are not interested in that, not an issue. Okay. So let me go to the batch 41 VM. Let me start this VM. So today we are going to discuss about the automation concepts, guys. Automation. What is an automation? How to automate the backups? Till last like Saturday, we discussed how to take the backups, how to restore the databases, like these things and all we discussed, right? But as discussed earlier, we usually don't take the backups manually until and unless there is a request from the customer. If customer is asking, I need a fresh backup to restore, in that cases only we usually took the backup, either full or differential or like whatever it might be, as a copy only or log backup. Okay, so we are going to take the backups manually in that cases only. But imagine this is the situation. This is the situation in case you have 100 servers. In each server is hosting 10 databases. So 100 into 10,000 databases. So how can you manage 1,000 databases? Okay, so full backups, okay, chalo, weekly you can take, but what about log backups? Every 50 minutes you have to take, right? 100 databases, who can connect to every 15 minutes, who can take the backup? for every 15 minutes, right? It's very difficult thing. So we usually don't prefer taking the backups manually until and unless there is a request from the customer. Okay, we are going to prefer automation. Okay, we are going to automate these things simply by using the jobs concept. Okay, we have a concept, we have a feature called jobs. By using these jobs, okay, we can create, not, don't think jobs means only for backups and restores, nothing like that. Jobs means a specific requirement. Whatever requirement is there, your requirement is going to be fulfilled with the help of jobs. Okay, so where we can find these jobs, we can find this job under SQL Server agent. Okay, there is a component, right? SQL Server agent, we have a this one, right? Under SQL Server agent, we have different components. Okay, so by using those different components, there in that we have one more feature called jobs, where we can create the new jobs and all. Okay, so this is simple tool, guys. Multitask is very simple tool. If you want, you can install. Will it will allow us to connect to the servers. Okay, multiple servers remotely. Very small tool, no need to install also. Simply you can download and you can open the file. Okay, just a 1 minute work. If you want to connect to multiple servers, okay, remotely we can use this tool. So you can see here, this is one server, this is another server, this is another server. Okay, so like this, if you want to add new server, go to server space, right click, add server. It's not part of the course, guys, I'm just telling you. Okay, fine. So my server name is batch 41, right? I want to add this server. Okay, where is the server? This is the one. I want to connect to this server. So what is the name? You can copy paste it in case if you want. Control C, Control A, Control V. Okay, here it is asking for IP address. Which IP address I want to connect? So go to the batch 41 VM, Control C and Control V. Okay, done. Copy it and Control V, right? Uncheck this one. Give this username and password. This means this machine username and password. Once the machine is ready, we'll give username and password, right? We'll type MSTSC and we'll give username and password, right? So that username, this machine username and password, okay? So what is this machine username and password? Batch 41, B41 admin, I guess. Okay, B41 admin, and the password is this one. And of course, confirm password. Ah, come on. Okay, done. Okay, confirm password is not there. Domain, no need to add anything. Simply you can leave it blank. And if you click OK, automatically the server will be added here. Again and again, no need to give credentials, guys. That is the advantage. Okay. If you simply double click on it, it will directly connect to the machine. Next time also, once the server is saved, no need to add the server next time. Tomorrow you want to connect to the server. Directly you can open this tool and you can double click on the machine that you have already added. So it will directly jump into that VM. Okay, so no need to give again username and password. This is going to save the time. Very simple tool. Just type multi-desk. It's a tool from Microsoft, I guess. So simply type multi-desk, then you can connect to the servers remotely. Fine. No need to install also. Just type multi-desk, download the multi-desk, extract it, and there is a you can see this kind of files, multi-desk 64. Double click on it, it will be opened. Okay, so there you can add all. And guys, this is important. Why I'm just spending time on this. In the organization, we'll have RDC, RDP. We have RDC. We have RDC, remote desktop connections. Okay, desktop connections. The organization will use these kind of tools, not exactly multi-task. We'll use different tools. So there we have to add the servers again and again who will give username and passwords. Okay, there we are going to simply add the servers. While adding the server, we'll give username and password, then automatically we can connect. That is called RDC, guys. There might be, depends upon the organization. I am using multi-task. It's a tool, right? Like that, any organization, any other organization may use different tool. Okay, it's not like they have to use multi-task. They might use different tools and all. So this kind of stuff will be there. It's like a kind of a jump server, you can say. Not exactly jump server, but at least you can see all your servers here, and directly from here you can directly connect to the servers, guys. Okay, just by giving credentials. Right, fine. If you want, you can try now as well. Right, not an issue. Let me check. Can we add prod server? Any server, Seventh, no issues. Any server that you want to connect regularly, you can add it, not an issue. It's not like a security kind of thing, no issues, no issues with the security. Happily, you can add it. Okay, but again, depends whether your organization supports or not. I don't know. In your practice, you can download and you can work with this multitask. Okay. In the organization, yes, for prod, non-prod, all the servers for staging, dev servers, test servers, prod servers, there are different groupings. Under that group, you have to add. If it is prod server, you have to add that prod under prod group. If it is a dev server, you have to add the server under dev group. That's it. Okay. Once you added the server, simply you have to double click on it to connect to the server. Done. Right. Let me go to SSMS, sir. No problem. 70. Right. Let me connect to SSMS. Where I can see the backup information. I want to see whether there is a backup is done on this database or not. I want to see when the last log backup has been done on this database, on a particular database. Where I can see, can anyone guess?
Say error log.
Error log.
Jobs.
Jobs. Okay, not yet created other than jobs.
We can right click on that database and check.
Who is that? Who is that?
Jayant.
Jayant. Excellent, Jayant. Super. Okay, so go to database properties. Go to database property. The first two fields will tell you when the last full backup done, when the last log backup done. Okay, go to the database and go to the database property. There you can see last database backup means full backup. Okay, last database log backup means when it was done. You can see here. Okay, right. So this is how we can just verify when the full and log backup has been done. But we have another option to verify whether backups are running or not. If backups are taken, say for example, I'm 1 dB, you are 1 dB. I'm in another shift. Due to some okay request from the customer, I have to take the manual backup. But due to space issues, I did not take the backup to the default location. I took to different location. Now you have to know to which location I took the backup. Now you want to know. Now you want to know to which location the other DBA took the backup. How we can know? Okay. So remember, MSDB plays a crucial role in storing this kind of automation details. MSDB. A system database will play a crucial role in storing these kind of details. So under MSDB, if you go to tables, there are almost all, okay, 5 tables, okay, under system tables, 5 tables will be dedicated to the backups. 5 tables, total 5 tables, DBO backup file group, backup media file, backup media set, backup set. Okay, so these are all 5 tables. These 5 tables are going to track about my backups on which database, what database, at what time, to which location. But again, okay, you have to open all the tables. All the tables contains useful information. Let me quickly open all these tables. Okay, so you can see here under this backup set ID, first family, you don't need all the columns, guys. So you can simply, okay, what is this? This is file type. This is file type. Okay, so whether this is data file or log file, on which file they took the backup, on which database they took the backup. Till now, you can see 49 entries are there. That means what? Till now, 49 backups are completed, including your full differential log backup. Till the server created, till now, 49 rows means each entry is one backup. Okay, so till now 49 backups are completed, or else I can see these are the files. Okay, chalo, leave it, leave that point. Okay, I'll explain again. You can see under this, you don't see any useful information, right? I want to see to which location they took the backup, right? Go to this third table, backup media family, select top 1000 rows. And again, guys, if you use select top 1000 rows, only the top 1000 rows will come. If you have 10,000 rows in the table, still you can see 1000 rows only. Why? Because you are using that option top 1000 rows. Okay. And you can see here. Okay. So this is the column, very important column. This is the very important. Till now, I took 19 backups. The 42 you can see right under this output. This is not like a number of backups. This is all the files that you have on the databases. Each database will have two files, right? Okay, some databases having 3 files like that. So this is how these are the files. So nothing to worry about it. So if you go to third table, you can see all the backups and their locations, all the backups and their locations also. And you can see here, guys, can anyone tell me what is meant by incremental backup and cumulative backup? Right. Okay. So forget about it. That you can check later. So you can see this is very important column, guys. Third table, backup media family, physical device name will tell you to which location I took the backup. So your colleague took backup to different location. You don't know to which location he took the backup. Then you can use this table to which location he took the backup. Why? Because you might use that backup to restore and all. Simply he just updated, I took the backup, please restore the database, and he just logged off from his shift. But you don't know to which location he took the backup. Then you can use this table. Okay, you can use this table to which location, even though if he took the backup to see here, even though I took the backup to different location also. These are all default locations, but this is a different location. It will track each and everything. So in that way, you can found to which location, okay, backups are like taken. So this is the one table we can use regularly to monitor, to troubleshoot the issues and all, guys. Okay, chalo, let's jump into the another concept, jobs. Okay, if you go to the agent, SQL Server agent, if you expand the SQL Server agent, there you can see one folder called jobs. Okay, this is the jobs. Here you can create the jobs, guys. Jobs means simply one thing: collection of steps. Collection of steps. You can call it as a job. Sir, what is this step? Step is nothing but, okay, just a request or whatever you want, you can say. Step is nothing but whatever query. See, I told you earlier, whatever you want to do, that you can do by using the query, right? Agree? By using a script, whatever you want to do, you can use script for that. For some of the options, of course, you don't have GUI, but everything can be done using script only. Everything can be done using script only. So job means simply whatever is your requirement, we are going to write a script for that requirement and will schedule that particular script. For example, backup is my requirement, guys. I want to take a backup on all these databases, or I want to take a regular backups on any of the particular database. For that, there is a script, right? Backup database name to disk is equal to file name dot bak. Simply that command, that query, I am going to put under one step. That is one step, okay? And I am going to schedule this step. Okay, this command has to run daily, weekly, hourly, every 50 minutes. Okay, whatever we want, we can schedule that step, guys. That's it. Job is nothing but collection of step. Under step, we have to give the query and we have to schedule that step. So automatically that step will be scheduled for that time. And if I schedule that time, okay, now at 2 o'clock of server time or at 7:30, by 7:30, the step will invoke and it is going to run the command, whatever you mentioned in that step. If it is a backup query, it is a backup job. If it is a restore query, it is a restore job. If it is a different query, it is a different job. That's it. Don't think again jobs means only for jobs meant for only backups. Nothing. Okay. Job is nothing but a collection of step under steps, you can give whatever query you want, whatever script you want. Which script you gave, it is going to fulfill that requirement. That step you can schedule, guys. Okay, so we usually have a backup jobs. Very rarely we will have restore jobs. Why? Because restore is not an automated concept. Of course, you can automate it. I'm not saying it is impossible. It is possible only, but we will have backup jobs than restore jobs. Okay, restore jobs is the thing that you have to do it manually. Okay, so with small complicated things and all there, right, under restore. And again, there is no perfect plan. Like every Sunday you have to restore my database. In that case, we'll go for restore plans, restore jobs and all. But what happened might be 1 week they will ask, 1 week they may not ask if there is no changes in the production data. Okay, so restore jobs you can see very less, very few restore jobs you can see, but backup jobs regularly for every server you can see backup jobs, guys. These are the default jobs you can see. Okay, sys policy purge history is one job that will come along with your SQL Server installation. When you install the SQL Server, automatically this job will come. Okay, nothing to worry about this job. Apart from that, what default jobs will create in the organization will create backup jobs. Okay, and we are going to create a DBCC check DB jobs, and we are going to create a rebuild index job. Okay, forget about this rebuild index and all, I'll explain later. Okay, reorganize index job under performance tuning, I'll explain. Reorganize index job, and what else? Backup jobs, DBCC check DB, rebuild index, reorganize index, update statistics jobs. These 5 jobs you can see in any server. Okay, by default DBS will create all these 5 jobs, and again for creating these jobs, okay, they are going to use scripts. By using that script they will create the jobs regularly. Okay, if any new server is created, by default once the server is completed, I told you, right, post installation step. See guys, every time I am like using this word post installation step. So after installation, we have to do lot of things on that server, like enabling backup compression, setting up the memory, okay, default paths, these creating these kind of jobs and all, and enabling TCP/IP. Agree? Network ports, enabling TCP/IP. Okay, and default stuff will be there after installation. Okay, the one who is installed the SQL Server, he is going to enable all these things, guys. Lot of things we discussed. Every time I'm telling you post installation, there are some post installation steps. Under post installation steps, these things and all going to be configured again and again. We won't configure once the installation is done. Immediately under post installation, in the organizations we will have post installation scripts. You have to simply run the post installation script, so that that post installation scripts, okay, might create these jobs. That post installation scripts might set up the compress backup option. That post installation scripts will enable the database mail to send the mails to the recipients. So these and all covered under post installation. Okay, so nothing to worry. In your organization, you will have post installation scripts. Once installation is done, it's your responsibility to run all the post installation scripts, guys. It's mandatory. If you don't configure it, you have installed successfully, but if you don't configure it properly, again and again people will get the issues. You forgot to configure the backup compression on. After installation, you forgot to turn on this compress backup option. What happened if the server is big? Okay, the backups and all it is going to take. Okay, without compression the backups are going to be generated. Then instead of 1 GB, it might consume 10 GB. Instead of 10 GB, it might consume 100 GB. So you are going to waste the disk space. Of course, it's not a matter of disk space, but the disk drive is continuously full and backups will be failed. Right. I'll ask one question. If my log backups are failed, will my application down or not?
No.
Question for everyone, just try it. I did not discuss this point, but just try to answer it, yes or no. You can guess it, no issues. If my log backups failed, is there any chance of the application down? Try it, guys. Everyone, I need response from everyone. Please try it. I got only 3 responses. Try it, guys. Try it. Just try it. Not an issue. That's it. Okay. Vishnu, you said yes. Can you explain? All said no. Only Vishnu said yes. Oh, my problem. Can you type it? Okay. Done. Okay. So let me explain. Okay. So all are wrong. Vishnu is correct. I'm not sure whether Vishnu have an idea or he just guessed it. Okay. So let's try this one. Okay. So this is the scenario, guys.
Hello,
Why? Yeah.
sir. Is it audible?
Yes, yes, I can hear you.
A log file is the registry. It is the registry, no, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Whether the transaction is each and every transaction is registered in the log file.
Yes, correct.
And then if log backup is failed,
Mm.
then that's how I typed it as S.
Okay, agree. Okay, let me tell you the point. Okay. So if my log backup failed, how it will impact my application, I'll tell you. If log backup is taken, what happened exactly? Your log file will be truncated. Agree, everyone? Right? Right? If your log file, if you took the log backup, the log file will be truncated. Right?
Okay.
So imagine your log backups are failing. What happened then? Your log file size will grow. If it is not truncated, what happened? It is going to grow. If it is truncated again, it is going to reuse the space. If it is not truncated, what happened? It is going to grow. Imagine I have 100 GB log drive. It will go till 100 GB. The log drive will be full. If there is no free space in the log drive, your application will be down. Agree, everyone? Why my application will be down? Okay, so if your log backups are not taken periodically, it might impact your application. Your application might be down. This is the reason. If log backups are not happening, the log file won't be truncated. If log file won't be truncated, it can't reuse the space. If it can't reuse the space, it will try to consume the extra disk space. It will consume. How much disk space in the drive? It will consume the whole drive space. If there is no space, your log file cannot expand. If it can't expand, it can't welcome the new transactions. If the transactions are not coming inside the database, your application will be down. Clear, guys? So if full backup is okay failed, no issues. If full backup is failed, no issues. Next time you can run full backup. But if log backup is failed, guys, very important. Your log backup failed. Initially, log backup job is failed. It's a P4 ticket. Initially, it's a P4 ticket. Just a job failed. But if you don't concentrate on that P4 ticket, that P4 ticket can convert into P1 ticket. You have to join the call if it is a P1 ticket and you have to fix the issue. Okay, so sometimes, yes, there is a chance, sir, how can P4 tickets can convert into P1 tickets? This is the scenario. If you don't fix that job log backup job failed issue, okay, then it might create a problem for the database. It might create a problem for the application down. Okay, then in that case, the P4 will be okay changed into P1 ticket. Guys, clear? Right, fine. So these are the jobs. These are the jobs that we will set up in the organization. Okay, these are the jobs. We will have scripts for all these jobs. Okay, so we'll simply run that script. Automatically, these jobs will be created. Okay, chalo, let's leave it. Okay, so what we need. So we have to know first of all how to create a job. I want to create a simple backup job, guys. So how can I create? Right click, jobs, new job. Okay, and I want to give this job name as backup job name, or else let me give you full backup job. Right, owner who is creating the job, by default his name will act as a owner. I am creating the job, so I am the owner. So Remember guys, owner will play a crucial role in the jobs. Your owner should be SCA only, or application developers will tell you the specific owner, service account logins and all. You have to change your owner to that login, guys. Remember, if it is not SCA, if it is not service account login, if it is an individual login, sometimes your job might fail due to permission issues, and also make sure the job owner is always SCA. If not, application developer will tell us what should be the job owner and all. Guys, don't think jobs means only DBA jobs will be there. No, nothing like that. Okay. Simply, I'll give you a small example, guys. Job means how it will work. Say, for example, you people are using credit cards, right? You people are using credit cards. Done. So every month the credit card statement will be generated. Agree? It will send an SMS to you. It will send an email copy to you as well, right? Who is sending in the back end, guys? Who is sending? Do you think who is sending these updates to you? Okay, so simply jobs will be created in the back end, guys. Jobs will be created and these jobs will run, and these jobs will update the customers, okay, by sending their whatever your requirement. Don't think only for credit cards and all. Your requirement, okay, whatever your requirement is, that is going, okay, it is going to fulfill that requirement by using the jobs, right? Imagine if one job is failed suddenly, I don't receive any update for my credit card statement. I don't receive any email copy for my credit card statements. So job failures can impact the customers or not. Agree? Job failures not only impact the DBA database, job failures can impact the customers also. Agree, guys? How it is going to impact? Guys, it is showing 1 minute. Let me reconnect. Please join with the same link.